You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Y&R fans. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. We have got a Young and the Restless leak for you, and it is a behind-the-scenes photo, and it shows someone sitting vigil at the hospital at someone's bedside, and this has us wondering, along with some confirmed spoilers, if Phyllis Summers is about to be in a life or death crisis. So this new leaked photo came from behind the scenes at Young the Restless. Somebody was on the set. They had got to come visit on the set, and there was pictures of them with various people. And then there was this big scene in the background that is prompting us. It has us waiting, wondering, and worrying if a very bad thing is about to happen to Phyllis Summers. Some might call it karma, but we'll see. So it kind of sounds bizarre that she might be in a life and death predicament given what's going on with her right now, or to be more specific, the very little that's going on with her right now. But spoilers definitely confirm that she is in danger. I'm going to share those with you. I'm going to show you the leaked photo so you can see it all for yourself, and I cannot wait to hear your comments. Hey, if you haven't already, please reach down and click subscribe so you don't miss any of our Y&R updates. So this woman that took these pictures, she was on the set visiting, and she posted a bunch of selfies with her and a bunch of the actors, and then she snapped this behind the scenes photo, and you can see in the background all the cameras and everything are pointing, and it's a hospital set. And who's in this scene is pretty shocking. So on top of that, there's spoilers for the week of October 16th through the 20th that say Phyllis Summers makes a decision that puts her in danger. Danger. So who in the heck in Genoa City would endanger Phyllis right now? I mean, the only name that really springs to mind is Tucker McCall. And I totally expect some of the tabloids to speculate when they see this photo and say it's Diane Jenkins coming for her to do something terrible in revenge for her almost sending her to prison for life. But you know what? I just don't think that's going to happen. Diane does not seem to be pursuing revenge. Why would she bother? She's got the man she loves. They just had their dream wedding. Diane has a dream job working with her husband Jack over at Jabot. She's got the love of her son Kyle and her grandson Harrison. I just don't think Diane spends a lot of time thinking about Phyllis much these days. So another option to consider of someone who might hurt Phyllis, Christine Williams. Remember, Danny Romalotti is back in town. Cricket's out of town right now, but she's coming back to Genoa City soon after heading to see Paul Williams off screen to finalize their split. But do you remember way back in the 90s when Phyllis tried to kill Christine by running her down with her car? So is there a chance Cricket might snap and decide to return the favor? I mean, it's a great tabloid headline for clickbait, but no. Christine might think about running over Phyllis, but she wouldn't actually do it. The one person that I feel might actually put Phyllis in danger right now would be Tucker McCall. There's not a lot of people in town right now that are particularly violent or dangerous. You know, the Newmans have killed before. I mean, heck, Nick took Ashlyn Locke's life not that long ago, and Victor covered it up, but neither of them really have it in for Phyllis right now. The Abbotts are pretty low-key. Nobody else springs to mind at all. But Tucker just paid Phyllis a big old pile of cash to hack into Jabot's accounts and Billy's accounts, and then let him move money around to make Billy look like a sketchy embezzler. That plan didn't work. Jack didn't believe it, but Tucker's got apparently a more sinister and devious plan that he has not revealed fully to anyone. And if Phyllis got in his way, would Tucker do something to her? Maybe. I mean, he's a sketchy dude. And given that this behind the scenes photo is new this week, it was taken just a few days ago, that means that this hospital scene should air during November sweeps. That's huge. All right, now I'm going to show you the photo. You can see that it's on the hospital stage on the Y&R set. You cannot see who is in the hospital bed. So we are having this discussion about Phyllis, but you can't see who's in the hospital bed. But what you can see is that that's Summer Newman sitting at the bedside. So who would Summer be sitting there to see? The reason we initially suspected it might be Phyllis Summers injured and in the bed was because of the Phyllis in Danger confirmed spoiler for the week of the 16th. But with Summer sitting vigil, there are a few other people that could either be sick or injured lying in that hospital bed. If it's not Summer's mother, it could be her brother, Daniel Romalotti. That's possible. Or it could even be her crush, the new very young police chief, Chancellor. Something could happen to him on the job. Given the fact that she's just friends with Chance right now and they're not dating and he's still dating Sharon, it would be very strange for Summer to be the one like sitting vigil at his bedside. For Daniel, yes, but she might not be alone there. Seems like her mom would be there and maybe Heather Stevens. So if something happened to Kyle Abbott, then yeah, Summer would definitely show up for him. So something could happen to Kyle. I could say that. The same for her stepson, Harrison Locke. She'd absolutely be there for that. But aside from those few people, I'm stretching my brain to think of who would be hurt or sick that would have Summer sitting there alone at a bedside vigil at the hospital, right? So, of course, all we know for certain is that Summer Newman is at the hospital and at someone's bedside thanks to this behind-the-scenes leaked photo. There's no spoilers indicating danger for anyone aside from Phyllis that we've seen for this week from the 9th through the 13th, or the early spoilers for the week of the 16th through the 20th. It could be someone else, but I just am leaning right now towards the person in that hospital bed being Phyllis. And the other reason that it might be Phyllis is if something bad happens to her and it's a life or death scare of some sort, that might soften people's heart and it might be putting Phyllis one step closer to redemption, especially if somebody sketchy like Tucker did something to her. I mean, you know, there's just nobody gunning for her right now. That's what has me really scratching my head. But you guys look at this photo, and I definitely want to hear your comments on who you think Summer might be at the hospital. There's nobody pregnant, you know, right now, and there's just not a lot of people that it could be. Something could happen to Victor. There are no spoilers saying it. That's somebody else whose bedside, you know, she might be at since he's older and Nikki's worried about stress. But aside from that, and I don't see that coming. And it seems like there would be other people there than just Summer. All right. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think about this photo and who you think she might be there visiting. Who do you think is in danger or peril that is going to wind up in the hospital on Young and the Restless? Thank you so much for listening. I love talking soaps with you guys. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Drop a like if you enjoyed this, and definitely drop your comments and come back soon for more on Young and the Restless. This has been Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.